you guys have ever wanted to skateboard in a Super Nintendo type of video game, then you know what, Olli Olli might be exactly what you're looking for. I'm a huge fan of the Tony Hawk video game series, and I'm also a huge fan of retro games, and this is a really cool blend of the two. The game is made by Roll7, and it's actually a really cool idea, so we're going to get straight into the review. I am going to be playing the game. I'm playing it on Steam with an Xbox controller, as I'm sure it's very highly recommended. I cannot imagine having to play this on a mouse and keyboard, so we're going to go ahead and get straight into the game, and I did skip the tutorial. It will open you up on a tutorial, which is actually a good thing because the mechanics are not the easiest thing to remember in this game. We're going to start off on the first level, Hollywood, and just a little intro on how this game goes. If you guys are watching right now, which I hope you are, you need to press A or X every time you land. Landings will be a different measurement. They're either going to be sick, they're going to be good, they're going to suck. That's a really cool concept. It really does keep you on your toes. This is the sequel to Olli Olli, obviously, and what they implemented in this one is the feature to manual, which is a nice little callback to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, one of my favorite games of all time, actually. The graphics in the game, let's start off with that because that's what everybody loves to care about. The graphics look great. If you guys are looking at them, you guys can see it for yourselves. It is 2D, and that's a really cool take on a skateboarding video game. It actually reminds me a lot of the Tony Hawk video games that were on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. Actually, no, Game Boy Advance, they went 3D. On the Game Boy Color, I did play Tony Hawk 3 and 2, and they play a lot like this, sideways. The audio, I wish I could find the name of the producer for a lot of these songs. I'm so sorry I didn't do enough research on this review, but if you're watching this, all you need to know is that you need to download the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. Probably one of my favorite things about the game. The audio and the visual elements of the game are incredible. Moving on to, and I mean the sound effects and everything are convincing. You don't need extremely realistic sounds, and there's no voice acting or anything like that. The gameplay, that is the real bread and butter of this game. A very, very fast game, if you guys cannot tell already. And you know, with the implementation of the manual, which is like a wheelie, what that does is it basically kind of convinces you to never stop doing combos, and that's the whole point of the game. You're supposed to be, oh jeez, I'm sorry, and you guys can probably hear me button mashing the controller. You need to be controlled during this game. I see a lot of people try to play this game like Tony Hawk. You can't do that. You need to have a lot of control. It's kind of like the Batman Arkham game battle mechanics. You need to actually do them very slowly in order to get a big reward. I love all the different level designs that they have. Everything is themed. Now the first level is obviously Hollywood, so you're going to be skating on a street course. And I love the foreground elements, and there's all the background and foreground elements. There's like 3 or 4 layers, and they all work together beautifully. It is an indie game, essentially. I do not know how big the development team is, but you guys need to get this game. I know that these reviews are not the most in-depth things in the entire world, but all I want is for you guys to be able to see the game, see me playing it, and hear all the important little tidbits that you need to know. I think all we really need to know is it fun? And is it going to look cool? Is it going to sound cool? Is it an awesome product for me to get? But yes, it is. I love this game. I've spent hours on it. I actually started it all over because I haven't touched the game in a while, and I kind of wanted to try to do better than I did last time. Last time I got to like level 5, I believe, and the game is not easy. It's almost like playing a fighting game, almost, like with the amount of combos that you have to learn and the mechanics that you have to remember. I'm gonna have a lot of fun replaying this game because I did just start it all over. And I hope you guys are able to pick it up. It's usually on sale. I bought it on sale, I'm sorry, to the developer. I didn't pay full price for it. I think I paid about $9 for Olli Olli 2, which is a great deal. I think it's only 15 or 20 bucks regularly, so the price tag is not going to hurt you. There is no online play, which I don't really think you need anyway. It would be really interesting in a future release if they were to go 3D. I don't know how they would do it. I don't know what the game mechanics would be, but you know, Roll7 has been kind of quiet about some sort of sequel to this game, so who knows? Maybe their next step is to go 3D, which would be a lot of fun, actually. I don't know how they'd implement the controls, but anyway, guys, you know what? I'm not going to keep playing this game because you guys get the idea. This has been Olli Olli 2. Please go ahead and download the game. You can buy it from Steam. It's on Xbox 360. It's on PS3. I don't know if it's gone to current gen just yet, so Steam might be your best bet if you do not have one of the last generation's consoles. Until then, guys, my name is Alazar. If you guys want to follow me, it's at AlazarChand. If you guys want to follow us, it's at _ShutUpLet'sTalk. And you guys can follow our new gaming channel, Shut Up Let's Talk Games, where you can go to our Shut Up Let's Talk channel on YouTube, and it'll all be there. We're going to be doing reviews. Check out our last one at Rocket League. Shut Up Let's Talk episode 7 is going to be recording, and it will be out soon. Be on the lookout for all the cool stuff, folks. Until next time, bye-bye.